Gear up! Nature is Native is cruising the underworld of aquatic indicator species. It's benthic Macroinvertebrates Day, the engineers of aquatic life. So grab your wetsuit and a swim cap and let's get going. Woo, there you are. Welcome, my friends of the waterways. Get ready. You're back, and we're on an exciting adventure through our aquatic ecosystems. Today we're unveiling the mysteries that lurk at the bottom. Let's jump in. Not quite like that. Wait, you might ask, are we digging through thick vegetation, deep into the sediment? Are we going to be submerged? Of course, we'll learn from our hidden guardians of the waterway universe. Nature has a way of telling us what's going on underneath the surface. Meet the benthic macroinvertebrates. Small but mighty, these aquatic indicators are visible to the naked eye and without a vertebral column. As the ultimate engineers, they support the survival of all species to come. First up, freshwater bivalves are macroinvertebrates with unique skills. Bivalves are fascinating with an ingenious design, a two-part shell that protects their soft, vital bodies. These brilliant creatures have a crucial job: to filter water through their gills, sifting out contaminants, harmful bacteria, and processing organic matter to build a healthy foundation for life. As nature's selfless cleanup crew, they absorb heavy metals, pollutants, pharmaceuticals, and microplastics into their own bodies, purifying the very veins of our planet. They don't just clean with prowess, they also engineer a nourishing sedimentary layer when they ingest tiny plankton and essential oxygen. Later, they release waste, enriching the sediment with organic matter. This boosts nutrient availability for plants and other organisms. They recycle, release, and restore for a fertile future. Bivalves share a symbiotic relationship with algae and lichens, enhancing water clarity and reducing contaminants such as sediments, bacteria, and excess nutrients like nitrogen and phosphorus. Algae, in turn, serves as a major food source for bivalves. In the grand food chain, bivalves are crucial and serve as vital prey for predators like mammals, fish, and birds. Aquatic ecologists and malacologists who specialize in bivalves use biomonitoring techniques to assess their health. Tissue samples allow scientists to identify environmental threats like industrial and agricultural contaminants, including mercury, cadmium, and lead, and they're especially concerned with industrial pollutants such as polychlorinated biphenyls, or PCBs, pesticides like chlorpyrifos, atrazine, and glyphosate, and microplastics, bisphenol A, also known as BPA. Bivalves are used to monitor filtration rates, water quality, and pollution levels because they bioaccumulate contaminants in their bodies. As a result, they'll suffer impaired filtration, reproductive issues, and developmental abnormalities. Also, we must watch for invaders who threaten bivalve health. Invasive species such as quagga and zebra mussels aggressively outcompete native bivalves for crucial resources. Clear water can be deceptive because these invasives multiply and infest, depleting the waterways of their life-giving nutrients. Native bivalves are wondrous in their abilities, and you can see just how important it is to remain vigilant in protecting our bivalve heroes, the builders of aquatic life. Good grief! Who's that crawling around down there? It's the insects, worms, crustaceans and snails in the benthic macroinvertebrate family. Why, hello, you little larvae, scuds and beetles. Let's grab our kick nets for a closer look. These creatures are studied within the fields of entomology, zoology and aquatic ecology. They are crucial to the aquatic food web, with varying tolerances to pollutants making them invaluable as bioindicators. For instance, caddisfly and stonefly larvae and mayfly nymphs signal excellent water quality, while bloodworms and leeches have greater tolerance for pollution and less pristine conditions. Macroinvertebrates thrive with freshwater algae, savouring it as their main source of nourishment. In turn, they regulate nutrient flow, preventing harmful algal blooms that deplete oxygen levels. They are vital to the food web, with trout and bass among predators, Also amphibians like frogs and salamanders, and birds like kingfishers and herons. Scientists collect macroinvertebrates from rivers and streams, testing them for diversity and abundance. There is no surprise that the USGA found pollutants, pesticides and environmental changes causing die-offs of these sensitive creatures, altering the food web and affecting sources for humans. The more we learn, the more ways we'll find to jump in and make a difference. Conservation efforts and local groups are rolling up their sleeves to protect our precious habitats. We gently remind ourselves that every creature, no matter how small, plays an active role in the delicate web of life, from tiny larvae to busy mammals, nurturing the earth for us and all who follow. Thank you, my fellow stream divers, for joining me on this fascinating journey. Next time in part 3 of our Aquatic Indicator series, whoops, hang on, slippery fish and amphibians, we will be all over the place, in the riparian teetering on the shoreline, and casting our eyes into the deep. You'll be back? Of course!